Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Wolves, and today we have episode 9 of the career mode. And before we start today's episode, if you guys do enjoy it, don't forget leave a like down below on the video. If we can hit 15 likes once again guys, that'd be amazing. And if you are new around here, you want to see more videos from this career mode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below as well. So the transfer window is finally open, we finally got to January. Now we're going to have a look at the pre-contract signings and see who we can get. And also we have quite a bit of money as well, around about 20 plus million in the bank. So we're going to have a look at the transfer window, see if there's anyone there that we possibly could sign. But the games coming up, we have our first game of January, which is going to be Watford away from home, which then 3 days later is followed up by Spurs in a round of 64 of the FA Cup. And then we have Newcastle at home. And in the end, well, the last game of the episode will be Southampton away from home. Here's a quick update then on the Premier League table. So as you can see, Spurs at the top of the table at the moment, 17 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses so far on 52 points. And if we go down to have a look at us, we're currently sat in 10th place at the moment, 8 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses and only 30 points. So we need to start winning. We start winning a lot more games. We need to start focusing on the Premier League a lot more. So we finally got through at the group stage of the Europa League, but now the Premier League needs a lot of attention. We need to start working our way up the table. So this is our transfer budget at the moment. We've got 22.6 million and then 114,000 in the wage budget. Like I said, I don't know who we can sign for that sort of money that will improve the first team. But one thing I'm thinking of is if we get a pre-contract signing, then maybe we spend quite a bit of this on the youth academy, because the youth academy we haven't really looked at yet. I haven't brought any staff in whatsoever. And I know one of our objectives is to bring in at least a player with at least 75 overall potential, and then growing by 10 overall. So that's probably something we have to look into doing. So here you can see then guys, we've got an email from the board saying that obviously we're not on track at the moment. Obviously our manager rating is 64 and it's in red. Now it's saying this objective here is probably most likely going to be the reason why it is, well 65 sorry, in red as you can see. Sign one player with potential over 75 to your youth squad and increase their overall by at least 10 points. So it's going to be something we're going to have to do. Just because if I don't reach any of these other, objectives, as you can see, finishing Europa League spots, the FA Cup reached the round of 16 because we're facing Spurs next in a round of 64. They could knock us out. So I feel like I need to concentrate on some of these objectives just to make sure we at least keep this job till next season. So here we are then into our first game of the episode. Watford away from home at Vicarage Road. Pretty much going with the same team as we had last time out. But obviously you can see there a few players haven't rested and haven't recovered fully. Put Neto on that left-hand side, but you look at the middle of the park there, Martinho a little bit low on stamina, so we're going to have to replace him probably at half-time. But I've got confidence in the team. Hopefully we can start the episode off with a win. There we go, Cody, through ball down to Jimenez, and Jimenez just can't get into that one. And I've got a feeling, guys, that, the players' stamina and fitness might just slow us down a little bit in this game and getting off to a good start. You can see Watford down on his right-hand side here, needs to cover this back. The cross comes in. Bowley with the header away though, and I really want to get off to a good start in today's episode. And like I say, Watford, fair enough away from home, but we should be winning this game with the players we have. Look at that throw top ball there from Kira, Neto, who I want to start using a little bit more. Because like I said, I was looking at the transfer market, don't really know who to get. Oh, I just couldn't play the back pass. Didn't really know who to get, and I was looking at the wingers, and we got Neto, we got Helder Costa, so to replace. The only maybe sort of position I would sign a player in is at striker. We've also got Catrone though. Age, I think he's 21. So who can I actually sign? I'm stuck for ideas. Oh, Watford. Oh, I thought they were going to have a good chance there. Crossing in, but they've still got the ball. Chalobah is going out wide to Stevens. Just need to get this one back. Possibly get on the counter-attack if we can. But just struggling to get the ball. Traore going to get a foot in and he can't. Watford still with the ball here. Get a foot in here. There we go. Thank God. Let's get that one cleared. So into half-time then in this game. It's still 0-0. No one really having that great of an effort. And I don't think we even got a shot on target, did we? Let's have a look at the match facts. So also we're going to make a change in this one as well. Martinho's going to come off. But let's have a quick look at the match facts. And as you can see, no shots on target. Watford have a majority of possession. Nothing great. And like I said, let's make a change here. And as you can see, it's a 4-3-3 at the moment. Just trying something else out. Just trying to see if I can get a different formation working. Just, trying something, put it that way. But Martino's going to come off. Then Donker's going to come on. And let's see how we do in this second half. Here we go. Jimenez. He just can't get on the end of that one. As if, good start here. 48 minutes in. Just hoping Dendoncker can make a big difference. Because we just need at least a chance And the fact that we haven't had a shot or even a shot on target is awful. Oh no, Watford are through. Tonali, and the ball finds the back of the net here. Watford take the lead in this game, and I cannot believe it, I've got to be honest, but it's been pretty 50-50 so far, but like I say, Watford just take the lead, and you guys can see there that the game faces are messed up. Somehow, this Watford player is a woman, and that's what I'm saying, because if you guys missed an episode a few episodes ago, I'm running a new face mod, but I'm not running the realism mod to go with it, so that is why the faces are messed up, and it's pretty disappointing, but I'm not going to stop the whole career mode over that. But either way, Watford take the lead, and it's 1-0 to them. There we go, Jimenez in the back of the net, and he's offside as if, man. Almost bringing it level here, and look at this, trying to build up a bit of play, and Jimenez, yeah, quite a way offside there when you look back at it like that. There we go, then Donker with the shot, just can't get it past the defender there, and we're trying everything. 80 minutes here, it'd be nice to just get a point from this game. And then Donker, Jimenez play the pass again. Gibbs White, go on Gibbs, get in the back of the net. So I could just believe it, man. So close here, look at this. And I just wish he got that in. Oh, here we go, Jimenez, come on Jimenez. Finesse shot into the back of the net, and finally Jimenez scores. And we bring it level, and I feel wrong to be celebrating a draw against Watford away from home, if I'm going to be honest. But I'm just so glad we brought it level, and we've at least got a point from this game. And Jimenez got it into the back of the net here. We tried and we tried and we tried, and we finally got there in the end. Jimenez finesse shot went into the back of the net. And there we go, at least. Now 10 goals in the Premier League for Jimenez, and I'm pretty sure now that will be full time. Just got to wait for the ref to blow it now, I'm pretty sure. And there we have it. Like I say, I don't feel proud to have got a draw and celebrating the way we did, but I'm just glad we at least got a point from this game. And we can go back at least, like I say, with a point. So just before we go into our next game then, against Spurs in the FA Cup, we're going to hire a scout, guys. We're going to send him to Portugal, just because I feel like that fits well with, with Wolves in general. So let's have a look here. We've got Sean Cook here. He's got 5-star experience, 4-star judgment. He seems the best scout, although this guy looks a bit better. Derare O'Neill, I'm going to go with. Experience or judgment, what would you rather go with? And I've got a feeling I'd rather go with judgment. Just because obviously the judgment is I want him to find higher quality players. So we're gonna get him, and we're gonna send him to Portugal just because I feel like that fits with Wolves in general, doesn't it? So let's go and send him there for 9 months. And we're not going to put a type, we're just going to leave it as any, and we're going to see what he can come back with. So we're into our second game then of the episode against Spurs in the FA Cup. We're at home in this game, and we've got a pretty much same team as last game, except from we've got Jota on the left hand side this time instead of Pedro. And at right back, we've got Kolosterman coming in as well. Player's not fully recovered, unfortunately, but I have to, play with what we've got at this point. I still can't play Johnny at left back. Well, I could play Johnny at left back, but he's still got that sort of like injury sticker or sign on his, on his icon, whatever. So I'm not going to risk it, but let's just have a see how we do against Spurs. Here we are then, guys, into this one against Spurs. Confident, no. Just because if you watched an episode or two ago, we faced them in the Premier League, and it was just awful. Harry Kane on fire, and we ended up losing that one, I believe, 2-0. So I'm not too confident. Okay, Martino almost through there, but we're going to see how we do. FA Cup, I would like to win it, obviously, and if we can get into the final, that would be great. But getting past Spurs first is going to be a challenge. But here we go, Neves, finesse shot. Oh, okay, troubled Lloris. He's going to go out for a corner here, 6 minutes in. Now, we started off quite well in this game. Let's have a see. Neves with the corner as well. Cross comes in. Bowley, aimed for Bowley, but Lloris there punching that one away. There we go. Martino through. Neves with the shot, and he fires it into the back of the net, and they've taken the lead here against Spurs 16 minutes in. What a goal that was, and I was very surprised. But Neves as well. Was it Neves? Or, yeah, I've got a feeling, yeah, it was definitely Neves, wasn't it? Yeah, I was getting confused. I was thinking Martino, but Martino played the pass into Neves. And look at that one, fired into the back of the net. Past Hugo Lloris. Let's have a quick look at this again. And look at that, Lloris just couldn't save it, almost. But just too slow to get to it. And Ruben Neves there, his first goal in the FA Cup so far. And we started off so far against Spurs really well. So we've got an injury, picked up an injury to João Martino, which I'm not happy about. I hope it's not a longer injury, because if it is, obviously we have to start rotating the squad around a lot more. So I'm going to sub him off now just to make sure we don't risk any sort of further injury. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Dendoncker on and then put Neves at cam just for now. And obviously Neves, as you can see, getting pretty tired already, 20 minutes in. Probably sub him off later on in the game, but just can't believe it. Injury. The last sort of player that I want injury to happen to is João Moutinho. There we go. Spurs with a chance. Kane, and Kane finds the back of the net. Assist from Dele Alli, and I should have put a foot in a lot sooner there to stop him. And Kane, look at that. I just felt like it was a tight angle and he weren't going to get a shot away, but look at that. Dele Alli gets the ball to Kane and just still gets in the back of the net, even though it was a tough one there. And just wasn't great whatsoever. Now we're level in this game. Oh no, here we go. Spurs on the attack for Tongans. This far forward, I'm quite surprised. But we won the war back there. If it was, you know, any other sort of player, Son, or someone with pace, we would have been in trouble there. But thank God it was Vertonghen. But we're on the attack here. Klosterman somehow getting caught up by Vertonghen. Very surprised here, but through ball. Neves cuts it back. Go on, Neves. Go for the shots. And Neves is injured as well. How has this happened? How can Neves be injured as well? I'm not having this, guys. We might have to make an emergency transfer at this rate, depending how long these two are out for. I hope it's not long. Like, bear in mind, you know, the stamina isn't great, fitness levels aren't full. But it shouldn't be getting injured that easy. There we go. Gibbs White plays. Oh, I just wanted to play the pass header. And we can't get the header on that. And I just thought Gibbs White's not going to get past Lloris there. Lloris was going to collect it, I'm pretty sure. So, let's try and play the pass. Zuma going to PSG. Pretty interesting transfer there. But yeah, how many minutes gone now? 70 minutes gone. We've got 20 minutes remaining. Let's have a see what we can do in that time remaining. There we go. Gibbs White. The ball and just goes. It's gone out for a corner. Put it that way. Gibbs White, decent little effort there to, you know, pass it to Dendoncker with the shots. But Sanchez blocks it. And probably gratefully blocked it. Probably wasn't going on target anyway. But a header comes in and a cross. Oh, and it finally finds the back of the net. Jimenez there rescuing us. 80 minutes gone, and my commentary was all over the place. I didn't even know what was going on. Basically, the cross comes in. We get the header from Traore. Probably not even a header, just a touch on it. Goes into the path of Jimenez, and he finally gets a touch to it. Well, I say finally, but he gets a touch to it, and it finds the back of the net. Let's have a replay of that one. Everything was all over the place there. The cross comes in. Traore with a header, I guess, but it lands to the feet of Jimenez, who just gets a touch to it. Look at that. And finds the back of the net. Can you be more happier at that? Jimenez with a goal in this game. Dele Alli is going to come off. And we've got 10 minutes left now. Let's not have another slip-up like we did against Norwich and we did against West Ham, I do believe. So let's get this on ultra defensive and let's just focus. And there everything, guys. The full-time whistle has gone and we win this one 2-1 against Spurs. What a game and what a goal. For the last one there with Jimenez. Not an amazing goal, but just to get the touch there, get it past the goalkeeper to give us the win in this one. I'm just so happy for the lads, because like as well, fitness levels weren't at the best. Bearing in mind, you know, we had 2 players injured this game, but to get through, couldn't be happier. Let's take a look then, guys, at the injuries we have just picked up to Ruben Neves and João Moutinho. I'm dreading this, just to see how long it is. Let's take a look, and let's have a see. We've got 2... player chats here. I'm proud of you, Samar. I feel like I could have done better in the match against Spurs. I feel like he's a good player. I don't feel like he's actually playing that bad for us. But here we go. Player injured. And let's have a see what they have to say. So, João Moutinho is out for 5 days. Oh, that's okay. That's not too bad. Ruben Neves for 3 weeks. Okay, it's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. I'm just glad that João Moutinho is only out for 5 days. So at least I can play João Moutinho, Samari, Dendoncker, for example, as well. And obviously then we'll have Ruben Neves back around about the end of January. So here we are then, guys. The moment of the episode all you guys have been waiting for. Let's have a see who we're going to go for on the pre-contract deal. So all season I've been teasing Modric, and I think we're going to go for Modric just because I think Ballon d'Or winner. Who wouldn't want a Ballon d'Or winner in the squad? And at 34, obviously 88 overall. They're going to go down in overall, obviously, don't get me wrong. But just have LUKA MODRIC in the team. High work rate. And some of the stats he has, I just could not say no to him. And the traits as well. Obviously, another mention, Sergio Ramos. I would like to get him. But I just think him in our back line, I just don't know how it would go. And obviously, we've got Kira as well. We just signed from PSG. So I want him to still get a lot of game time. So I wanted to keep him there. And then David Silva, obviously I would like to get him as well, but would like obviously, I think of this realistically, like obviously would Man City sell it to Wolves, but obviously Luka Modric to Wolves, in my opinion, isn't realistic. And if I'm going to be honest, and I just feel like I'd prefer to use Luka Modric in this game, just to see what he's like. And 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, you can't really go wrong with that. So I think we're going to go in and let's get Luka Modric. So here we are then, guys, at the end of the contract negotiations. He wants 185,000, he wants a signing on bonus of 1.2 million. And then after 20 appearances, he wants 4 million. So we're going to remove the appearance bonus. Then we're going to edit the wage and let's up that to... Well, he's on 280 at the moment, so I'm surprised. So we're going to put it to 250. Actually, we're going to go with 235. Let's go with 235. Let's see if he'll have that with the... Obviously, signing on bonus still staying the same. And let's obviously see what they have to say to that. And it's not quite what he wanted, but he's happy to have that. He's eager to join the club. So there we go. Luka Modric will join us in the summer transfer window of next season. So can you believe it, guys? We've got Luka Modric going to be joining the team next season. Like I said, we could have got David Silva, could have got Sergio Ramos, could have got a number of other players, Willian as well, Fernandinho, obviously, what have you. So I just think Luka Modric, I would like to use him, and having a midfield three of Luka Modric, Neves and João Moutinho is going to be amazing. So I can't wait to use that next season. And one player I was going to sign, in this transfer window was Gedson Fernandes, but it's another midfielder. And I feel like we've got enough midfielders now, so I don't really know where to sign any sort of players. Like I say, backup striker could be sort of an option to strengthen him, but you guys will have to let me know down in the comment section down below. So I thought I'd quickly show you guys the new formation that I've been working on. It's not really a new formation, it's just a 4-3-3 attack, but it's what I've been using in the games. Obviously I've been changing it to attacking, and then just using this just to see how it goes. And it's been going pretty well so far. Obviously we're not winning loads of games at the moment, but we just beat Spurs in the last game. We're going to draw against Watford away from home. So I feel like it's doing okay. And obviously we changed the formation quite a lot in this career mode already. And obviously I wanted to go back to the 5-2-3 that obviously Wolves use at the start of the game. But I just feel like with FIFA, you can't just use any sort of formation. But some formations suit the game better than other formations. So I thought I want to do well with this team, I want to use a formation that works well on FIFA. So I'm going for the 4-3-3. And it's just so I can fit more midfielders pretty much. So this way we've got 3 midfielders rather than the 2. And that way when Luka Modric comes in next season, we can have a midfield trio of Moutinho, Neves, and then hopefully Luka Modric will go there on that left-hand side where Cody is now. But here we are then into our third game of the episode at home against Newcastle United. Like I said, there's the team. Neves obviously out now for 3 weeks. I brought Dendoncker in, really good player, I've enjoyed using him. Now we have to see how he does in the team, and he might just rival Neves for that midfield spot, and I'm being honest with that because when I've used Dendoncker, he has been really good. There we go, Jimenez, great ball from Traore, played a pass inside, go for the finesse, and went onto his wrong foot then. I wanted that on his left foot to go for the finesse, but yeah. So can you believe it, guys? As you can see, Moutinho's injured again. I can't believe that. Moutinho is injured again. I'm just hoping he can maybe run this one off. I don't know how serious this one is. Obviously, it's not come up. And wow, okay. I need to focus here. Newcastle could possibly score. Boldy's going to come to the rescue, hopefully. No. And Boldy, okay, wow. Newcastle close there. But João Moutinho already picking up some sort of injury. So I've gone ahead and I've subbed João Moutinho off. Neto's going to come on and play that cam position. Just because I don't want to risk it. And like I said, I just can't believe he's picked up another injury. Literally only just come back from that other one, and I'm pretty sure a decent time to rest between last game and this game where he picked up the injury, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. Here we go, the chance and the shots from Neto to make it 1-0 in this game against Newcastle, and I was pretty surprised there to get that one in the back of the net. I don't know why, but I just really wasn't. It took me by surprise, and we make it 1-0 and we take the lead. Thank God. Look at this, Traore on the right hand side. Plays the pass to Jimenez. Jimenez plays the pass. And just normally with that sort of, build-up play, nothing really comes of it, I don't think. And then Neto here just smashes it into the back of the net. The 19-year-old makes it 1-0 in this game. That's his first goal of the Premier League. There we go, Jota. Jota with a finesse shot. And it's, oh, okay, I thought I was going to deflect into the back of the net. Jimenez, he must have hit him. And, yeah, I was going to say, did it get called for offside? But it didn't. But 62 minutes gone, almost making it 2-0 there. Oh no, Newcastle on the break here. Gonna have to try and put some sort of tackle in. Stop this attack, guys. Bowley come to the rescue there, thank God. Well, I don't think it was Bowley that made the initial tackle, but just thank God we broke that one down. But here we go, on the break, Jimenez. Can you play him through? And Jota is through. Jota, go for the okay, yeah. I'm just glad he survived that, if I'm going to be honest. Here we go, Jimenez going to go for the shot, and that is miles away. And not a great shot at all. Klosterman for Samari, we're going to go with that. And I think, obviously, Klosterman is in midfield, just because I put on an ultra-defensive guy, just trying to, you know, grind out this win at this point here. You know, we've got a 1-0 lead, we don't want to lose it. 85 minutes gone. Hopefully, like I say, nothing crazy happens in these last couple of minutes. One last chance of the game. Jimenez with the finesse shots, but the ref is going to blow the whistle, and we get all 3 points in this game at home versus Newcastle United. A pretty decent game, I got to say. I'm glad we got the goal, obviously, through... Who scored it now? Neto, that was it. Neto scored the goal. I can't believe I forgot. But Neto didn't do too bad in that cam position, and maybe just a position that he could fit into in the future. So once again, let's take a look and see how long João Moutinho is out for. And he's out for 5 days, so nothing too major once again. But like I said, I just can't believe he got injured, literally game after game. And let's have a look here. We've got a scout report back on Gedson Fernandes. And now if João Moutinho was out for a couple of months and Ruben Neves was out for a couple of months, I probably would go ahead and try and sign this guy. You know, Portuguese sort of fits in with, you know, Wolves. And that's not being stereotypical of the club or whatever. I just feel like he would fit in really well with the midfield. But at the moment, with Moutinho only out for 5 days, we've got a few other midfielders as well that can fit into the team. Here's a quick update then on the Premier League table before we go into our final game of the episode. So we're still in 10th place. We haven't moved anywhere, unfortunately. But if you take a look here, West Ham lose their next game, and also Everton. And obviously we win our next one, which I believe is against Southampton. It is. We'll go level on points with them, and obviously with our goal difference being on 9, if everything stayed the same in terms of goals, we would go ahead and go up to 8th place in the table, which would be really nice, and we can start building on that. Obviously it depends how other results go with Everton and West Ham, but hopefully we can get the win and do the part on our side, and let's just see how the other 2 teams get on. So here we are then, guys. This is the team going into the final game of the episode against Southampton away from home. Johnny's back from injury, fully recovered, so we got him in at left back. Moutinho's obviously recovered as well. I got him in midfield. Might not play too long of a game. Hopefully he doesn't get injured again. Fingers crossed, because I don't want it to come back as a serious injury. But yeah, let's get into this final game against Southampton. Oh, here we go. Dendonker's through. Dendonker with the chance. And the defender there blocked it early on. Getting off to a good start in this game against Southampton. And like I say, we're looking for that win. And look at that, Jimenez. Okay, Jimenez with a decent effort there. Just couldn't get it around the defender. But yeah, like I say, we're looking for the win in this one. Get us up into that 8th place position. Hopefully, if the other 2 teams lose, or even to get a draw as well, just as long as they don't win. We've got ourselves a current here. 28 minutes in. Let's have a see. Can we get anything from this? João Moutinho with the cross in. The header just wasn't that great, if I'm going to be honest. But we've still got the ball here. Bowley. Here we go to Dendonker. Let's try and find a few passes. Get a pass inside. There we go. Moutinho with the shot. And okay, I thought that was going in. Top right hand corner. João Moutinho can score them. Let's have a quick look at the replay. How far away was it? Yeah. Now, that was a lot further when you look at it from that angle. Jimenez back up to Adama. Adama is going to go for the shot here. Can he get it into the back of the net? And he can't. Straight the goalkeeper. A decent little effort there, but maybe should have gone for the finesse shot to try and get it round the goalkeeper. There we go. The cross comes in. The header from Bowley. And it just can't find the back of the net. But we're going to half-time here against Southampton. 0-0 at the break. Had a lot of chances so far. Just need to start capitalising on them. And hopefully get a goal before this game ends. Oh, no way. Southampton are through. They got the shot there. Patricio. Great stop there. Had to make the save. And let's just have a see what to do from this corner now. Hopefully we can defend this quite easily. Let's have a see. The cross is coming in to the centre. And headed. Not the best of headers. The ball comes straight back in. Patricio can get a punch to it. Let's get this one cleared. There we go. Neto through to Jimenez. Jimenez into the back of the net. And there we go. Jimenez has scored. And he's not offside, is he? No, he's not offside. And the goal is going to count. And we make it 1-0. 67 minutes gone in this game against Southampton. And I'm hoping that is the goal to get us all 3 points. Obviously still looking to score another goal if we can. But it is a replay of that. Neto's come on at that cam position once again. And Jimenez with the finesse shot into the bottom left. Almost going out. But and that's 11 goals in the Premier League for Jimenez. So Neto, go for the shot, son. And okay, McCarthy there. Decent save. Got ourselves a corner. We've got a substitution to make. Dendonker for Samari. Yeah, we'll go with that. And Neto there. Like I say, decent little shot there That could have gone in. On target, that's all I can ask for. We've got ourselves a corner here. Let's have a see. Cross comes in from Neto. Decent cross, but just can't get a header on it. Through ball here. Traore plays the ball across. Jimenez into the back of the net. And there we go. 2-0 now in this game. Jimenez with his second goal in this game. Now he's at 11 goals in the Premier League so far. And now we've definitely secured 3 points in this game. And hopefully, like I say, after this we can go up to 8th place. We'll have to have a see how the other games go. But Samer coming on, getting himself, well, I was going to say an assist, but he passed it to Traore, didn't he? And then we got that pass across to Jimenez. And there we have it then, guys. The game has ended here. Southampton 0, Wolves 2. And we get all 3 points in this game. An important win, I've got to say. It does feel like an important win anyway. And like I say, with the chance to possibly go up into 8th place, depending on how other results go, I'm eager to have a look at the Premier League table and see where we are after this game. So we've got an email here after that game against Southampton. Ruben Neves has returned from his injury, but obviously we don't want to put him in too soon just in case he picks up another injury straight away. But it's glad to have him back already so soon. So here we are then, guys. Here's a look at the Premier League table. As you can see, Spurs at the top. But more importantly, we look down into 8th. We aren't there. Everton are there. So obviously they won their game. But we're now in 9th place. West Ham are in 10th. So they must have lost their game. Stayed on 37 points. We won our game against Southampton. We go up now into 9th place. Like I say, 10 wins, 7 draws, 6 losses. And it's nice to have an episode where we haven't lost a game, guys. I've got to say, it does feel nice for once. And I don't think we've had that all season so far. So it's nice just, like I say, have an episode. And a good episode. And I have some good wins in there as well. Like I say, the win against Spurs was good as well to go through even further now into the FA Cup. But let's have a look at the Premier League table in full. So you got Spurs at the top there on 58 points, level with Manchester City. Liverpool on 56 points. Leicester City in 4th place at the moment on 51 points. And you got Chelsea in 5th, United in 6th, Arsenal in 7th, Everton in 8th, us in 9th, and then West Ham in 10th to make up the top 10. And then here is the bottom half of the table. You've got Aston Villa, Southampton and Burnley in the bottom 3. So there we have it then, guys. That has been today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And if you have, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video. Like I say, if we can hit 15 likes, that'd be great. And it has been such a good episode today. Obviously, we got LUKA MODRIC in. He is joining us in the summer. Can't wait to have him in and have him in midfield with Martinho and Neves. I feel like they'll build up a good partnership in the middle. And like I say, guys, join us next time anyway for another episode of the Wolves Career Mode. And hit the subscribe button down below if you are new. You want to see more videos like this. And I'll catch you guys next time.